Eastern region, the Central. Now we're here for the final edition, regional edition in the Western Uganda. It's happening live here at the Serenity Oval. Here comes the first ball of the fourth game. That's guided down to fine leg. They went for a one. For the fourth game here, Kanyonza won the toss. Kanyonza won the toss and decided to bowl first. As Enyawawa tried to put on a decent score that they can defend. Wow, 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 what a beautiful catch here. What a beautiful catch at short mid-wicket. Full toss there. And the batsman didn't utilize the opportunity since it's a bad ball to hit that down. Deep mid-wicket. It's wicket time, wicket time, wicket time. Wicket time for Enyawawa. And let's all remember the theme for this West edition. It's all about personal hygiene. Personal hygiene, we have the domestic hygiene, we have the food hygiene. For all of us to live healthy lives, we need to practice all these types of hygiene so that we don't get exposed to diseases such as diarrhea, cholera, And let's all remember, after this West edition, there is what we call Batball X. This is where, what a delivery. Beautiful, beautiful bowling. So as I was saying, there's what we call the Batball X, where we are going to get 16 best players from each region that they will compete in a T20 series match. I will play for 5 days. There will be players from the central region, players from the Ginger side, we have players from Soroti, and players from Gulu. Not forgetting the players from here in the west, that they will go head to head as we look for the best players of the region. As it stands, our beautiful shot there, deep mid wicket, goes down for 4 runs. Just for run out. The player should be very careful with this ball because it hurts when exposed to some of the bony parts. This goes back to the coaches. They should try teaching these youngsters how to field, not exposing our bony parts using the long barrier. Because the more we expose our bony parts, the ball can hit you.
Kanyonza, Enyawawa, our third game of the day. Enyawawa so far the only team not to win, yet to win a game, Marvin. All the other sides at least have a win to themselves. If you continue with the trends, we would like to say that Enyawawa will be the winners of the Western edition because they are the only side yet to pick up a win. Finally, we get to see some spinners into the action.
That youngster there is a very decent left-arm spinner. Bowling really quite well. Bowling into the pad. If you can't drive, You can't play. Shot to square leg. Goes for one. Pushing the score to just 8 runs after 1.3 overs.
Both these teams, especially Enyawawa, hungry for a win. Too much flight on that.
A chance for a
Ball
catch.
puts up in the air. Catch is taken. The first wicket down there for Enyawawa, but the fielder didn't look very sure about the ball. It's like he didn't want the ball to come his way. Unfortunately, he had no option because it was right above his head.
Beautiful catch taken there, going under the ball, fingers pointing high, fingers pointing up, and takes the catch.
Our final game of the day today will be the clash between Enyawawa and Kanyonza. So Kanyonza need to make sure they don't burn too many calories in this encounter, so that they are ready for the afternoon game. Batball in partnership with Uganda Cricket. Partnership with Uganda Cricket. Cricket for Development here at the Serenity Oval. And India Juris, an international law firm in India. They've made sure that this tournament happens. Tomorrow, day 2, will be the final day for the tournament. And there will be a couple of games to round off the group stages. Will be Yongo taking on Enyawawa in the morning. And then we'll go into the playoffs before having the final later in the day. The Western edition of the Batball Open. Poorly done there by the keeper. The ball running through to the boundary. He apologizes to the rest of the team, but those apologies won't take away the 5 extra runs.
Good running between the wickets here. Brian Intungire and Regan Kule. Players from Ndare School.
the fashion wear there, the bat are struggling with it. Every time he takes a run, the pads are giving him hell. They keep coming off. I hope he's not thinking about batting without them.
Surely he can't risk something like that. As it stands, the score is at 16. The loss of 2 wickets after 2.2 overs.
Swing and a miss. Again, the field sets, Marvin, you spoke about them. Totally wrong. Someone at square leg, short mid wicket, someone on the wrong on, at mid on. So many fielders placed in the wrong places, but somehow, sometimes even the balls have been finding them in those wrong places.
Maybe the captain has put them there just because the balls are going the same areas. Beautiful shot here. At point, runs down for 4 runs. Pushing the score to 21 for 2 after 2.3 overs.
In 2 overs, despite the fact that they've dropped 2 wickets. I think they're in a good space in Enyawawa as they try and chase their first win. If Enyawawa win this particular match, would mean at least each of the teams has at least 1 win. If Kanyonza win, means they've picked up their 2nd win, and will finally take them to the top of the table. But for now, after 3 overs, 22 for 2, Enyawawa.
As it stands, the score is at 22 runs, just after 3 overs for a loss of 2 wickets. Brian Itwagire on 9 runs from 11 balls. Regan Kule from Chirebe SS 5 runs from 5 balls, making that a strike rate of 100.00. Swing and miss here. A chance for a catch here, and it's taken.
A fielder was literally begging to his God to make sure it sticks. But whichever way, the third wicket goes down for Enyawawa.
As it stands, the score is at 24. A loss of 3 wickets after 3.3 overs.
Yeah, the runs are there, Marvin. The problem is keeping the wickets. The wickets also keep falling at the rate at which the runs are moving. So in the end, the teams are not able to put on some decent totals because they run out of wickets quickly. That should have been a single. I don't know why they turned it down. But I think from the bowling perspective, the song of the day has been the wides from all the teams. They've all been serving up a lot of extras.
Another wide.
Wides again.
Chance for a catch here, and it's taken. It's like this, I told you that the fielding positions of Kanyonza.
Enyawawa now giving field catches for Kanyonza. And so far we have done so well by taking all of them. Up in the air again. This time the fielder even running past the ball. The chances coming here for Team Kanyonza. They picked 4 quick wickets. Now Enyawawa is 27 for 4 inside 4 overs. Yeah, the field placements, Marvin, you spoke about them. They allow the fielders, the batters, pick up easy runs because the ball goes straight in areas you feel that there should be someone and there should never be a run there.
Well, maybe this is because the captains, the way have set up the fielding positions, it's not proper.
Chance comes quickly to the fielder. I think he was taking a nap there and the ball came very quickly to him. Surprised that the ball came to him. Halfway stage of the innings, 5 overs gone. Enyawawa have lost 4 wickets for 30 runs. Oh, what a shot. Hit with a lot of power, but straight to the fielder. We saw Orunyongo chasing down 75 runs in the second game of the day. Marvin, what do you feel will be a very good total here for Kanyonza?
Then it's to my surprise, with the West Edition, teams are getting above 60 runs easily compared to that of a Central Edition. Teams in the Central were troubling to pass the 40 mark. Is it because of the many extras the teams are bowling today, or?
Yeah, and there have been a lot more runs than the Central region. Oof, swing and a miss. We've seen at least 270s so far. One has been chased down. But of course, the extras have been a very good. I think extra will take best bat of this tournament because he's on fire. Comes quickly, chance for run out again. The fielder couldn't sort out his hands. Because extras has been batting very well today. May take the best batter award. Apart from Ignatius Tumsime, who scored 31. 35. We haven't seen anyone else put on at least more than 20 runs.
As it stands, the score is 35 for 4 after 6 overs.
Bambare Ephraim now back into the attack. Last time they bowled him out very, very early and nearly made Kanyonza nearly paid the price for that because the bowlers after him never gave him good cover. Now it's a better decision by the captain to bring him back a bit later. Maybe he can try and rattle the tail and clean up the balance. Good pace on that, and the ball will beat the man who's inside the ring, running away for 4. There's very, very good pace on the ball from Bwambale. And if you get bad on it, it will show a run away for 4. End of the 7th over, 4 wickets down. 4 for 38, Enyawawa. Good work there from the wicket keeper. Enyawawa lose their 5th wicket. The batter again going back on a full delivery. And this time gets a feather through to the keeper. 38 for 5, Enyawawa. I'm predicting Kanyonza to be the winning team for this one, only because they have spinners in the team. Commentators cast 6th wicket down, 38 for 6, Enyawawa. 6 wickets down.
Dennis, I believe in this tournament, today it's the spinners who have been doing the magic.
Yeah, left arm spin magic.
They've been bowling into the pad. If you can't drive, you can't score runs.
And the good thing, they have good backup in Ephraim Bwambale, who also bowls some tidy wheels. So you can't target any bowler because all of them are very, very decent. Enyawawa started very well, like a house on fire. But that fire now is burning out because they've lost 6 wickets. They have only 38 runs. And we are into the 8th over.
As it stands, the score is 40. For a loss of 6 wickets after 7.4 overs.
thick outside edge. The chase is on. The ball won't have the legs to get to the boundary.
I believe the coaches are saying where they need to polish and emphasize. They're carrying out trainings. As you can see, the run between the wickets. The batsmen are running on the wicket and they're turning, not facing the side of the ball.
Yeah, some of those basics still need a lot of work. I think for me the heart is there, definitely. It's just that there's a lot of work still need to be done, especially when you want to improve and play at a better level of hardball cricket. So you need to learn those basics at an early age to make sure that they take care of you later on in your career. So those are some of the things probably the Batball organization can help. If the teams can go back home and watch some of these games and be able to work on some of those small details. After 8 overs, 41 for 6, Enyawawa.
Wicket time here for Kanyonza. Full delivery. And the batsman played across the line. Yes, I believe such a delivery, it's all about stepping in front and driving. When you play across the line, surely.
Yeah, you're very right, Marvin. The batter there are committing the cardinal sin of going across the line on a full pitch delivery. Those are the basics you were talking about. When you go back and you work on the throwdowns, you work with the throwdowns, they can be able to help you and put you in a good place. But for now, there will be more pondering to do for Enyawawa. They are 42 for 7 inside 9 overs. One brings two, 2 in 2. Enyawawa now quickly 8 wickets down. hat-trick ball. Shall we see a hat-trick? You can see everyone moving in there trying to help the bowler. Oof. So close, but not possible. 42 for 8. This is the 9th over. And the final over of the first innings in this clash between Enyawawa and Kanyonza will be coming up. End of the night over 42 for 8 Enyawawa. Final 3 balls here at the Serenity Oval, Kamengo. Everything has been a swing and a miss for the batter so far. Just giving away a couple of wides. Donations that have gotten Enyawawa close to the 50-rad mark. The good shot finally gets it past the fielders. They pick up a single that will get them to 50. 50 from 10 is 5 runs every over. A bit of a challenge unless Kanyonza gets stuck in. My apologies, it's 45 runs, not 50. And that should be the end of the first innings. 45 for 8 in Enyawawa. Fine bowling performance here from Team Kanyonza, who made sure that they were not very generous, especially with the extras. They tried to limit them to as little as possible And Enyawawa finishing on 45 from 8 overs. Despite starting very well, they had gotten out of the blocks quickly, 20-2. But Kanyonza coming back very well to make sure that they keep the score in a region they can be able to manage. Enyawawa will have to defend their 45. They're going to finish day one at least with a win at least. Otherwise, 45 from 60 balls is what Kanyonza needs to pick up their second win of the day. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with the second innings. Second innings of the match. Well placed there in the gap between, beats the man at point. Chance for a second, and they should make it. 46 runs is the requirement for Team Kanyonza. They've now reduced the requirement by 244 from as many as 58 balls.
The opening batsmen Ephraim Kambali and Francisco Masereka.
Second dismissal we've seen like that today. The batter jumping away, unaware of his surroundings, completely exposing his leg stump, and he gets bowled round the legs. Some girls will be happy with the quepinating the batsmen are doing here. So a similar dismissal in the morning, Marvin.
Yes,
Batters just thinking the ball is going to go past them, and then it just rattles into the stumps.
To my surprise, it's one of the senior players on the team giving away such a cheap dismissal. Kanyonza need 46 runs from 57 balls, 9 wickets.
End of the first over, 2 for 1, Kanyonza. Tidy stuff so far from Enyawawa. The bowling not very generous with the extras. So they will have to make sure that Kanyonza works hard for their runs if they're going to chase down the total. Loud appeals there, but nothing given by umpire Matthias Kamukama because the ball comes off the batter's pad.
End of over number 2, the score is 3 runs with a loss of 1 wicket. Kanyonza need 44 runs from 48 balls. Beautiful bowling here. From Lugasa Abdul Hakim. A call for a no ball. It's a free hit coming in. And as we all know, the theme for this tournament, the West edition, it's personal hygiene. Some of the 10 practices of personal hygiene, we have you taking a regular shower, wash your hands frequently, maintain oral hygiene practices, trim your nails and wash your hair, clean your nose and ears, wear fresh and warm clothes. What do I mean by warm clothes? Ironing the clothes you're going to put on for the day. Yeah. Not forgetting the food hygiene. It's really important. This goes about cleaning the utensils that we use to prepare our food for consumption. This helps fight against spread of illnesses, diseases that are harmful to our lives. The Batball Open Western Edition is happening live at the Serenity Oval here in Kamengo. Just tune in to Batball.tv for live action. As it stands, Kanyonza is on 5 runs after 2.1 overs for a loss of 1 wicket. The white ball comes through.
Six runs from 2 overs, but having lost a wicket as well. Wicket time for Enyawawa. Straight and quick into the block hole. Kanyonza loses their second wicket. I don't know what the batsman is still staring at, but that's an easy decision. Yeah, apologies. It was a no ball. Free hit, so I think that's why the bat also tried to go for a wild swing.
The score stands at 9. You can see the umpire trying to correct the bowler. The bowling action. The bowler was stoning, really steaming in with a stone. So the umpire had to correct him. It has to be a straight hand as you come to deliver. Batsman on strike, it's Ephraim Kambale. Another white ball here that pushes the score to 9 after 2.3 overs. Another wide. That leaves the score at 10 runs. Kanyonza need 38 runs just from 45 deliveries with 9 wickets in hand. And that comes to the end of over number 3. The score is 11 runs. After 3 overs, for a loss of 1 wicket. Kanyonza are looking for 35 runs in 44 deliveries with 9 wickets in hand. For the viewers just joining us, this is the Western edition. We've had a round of editions. They had the Central that happened in Entebbe a few weeks back. We had the one that happened in Gulu. We had the one that happened in Soroti last year. The one that happened in Jinja. And this one is the 50th. It's called the West Edition, happening at the Serenity Oval in Kamengo. It's for a catch here.
Hey, Marvin, I'm starting to get worried for Kanyonza because they don't seem to be showing any aggression.
It's always worrying when the one down batsman tries to play such shots.
Yeah, he looks very comfortable playing a dead ball shot. A dead bat shot, not dead ball. Yet they need to find runs at least.
They need.
This time, just poking at the ball and it goes straight up to the field at point. Kanyonza lose their second wicket. Again, a nothing short. Ephraim Bwambale now stranded at the non-striker's end. Eleven runs on board through after 3 overs and 2 wickets down. Small totals always very challenging for teams to chase them down. And now Kanyonza also struggling. From 6 overs, they need at least 35 runs from 6 overs. 35 from 30 balls. very good shot there from Ephraim. But the ball won't have the legs to go all the way. They'll keep it to just 2 runs. Up in the air, who wants it? Whoa, the fielder was taking a nap. Ephraim gets away with it. The ball was in the air for quite some time.
Dennis, the fielder looked to be absent-minded. Was in a different part of Uganda.
Yeah, the fielder there, Marvin, you're very right. I think he was taking a nap until he realized that the rest of the team was looking at him to take the chance. By the time he made up his mind, the ball was dropping over his head.
And as it stands, the score is 15 runs after 4.3 overs for a loss of 2 wickets. Ephraim Kambale, a player at Masaka Senior Secondary School, being coached by coaches of Nanga. Beautiful shot there. As it stands, Kanyonza need 30 runs from 32 deliveries with 8 wickets in hand. I believe this game is going down to the wire. When I mean to the wire, the last 2 overs will decide this game. Either the batsman will execute or the bowlers will give it away. That comes end of over number 5, leaving the score at 17 runs for a loss of 2 wickets.
Yeah, halfway stage of the innings. I don't know what the plan is for Kanyonza, but they seem to be taking their time. They need 30 from as many as 32 balls. But they are batting very, very slow. If they take the game very deep, anything could happen. Enyawawa looking for their first win. Kanyonza looking for their second. 16 for 2 after 5 overs. Swing and a miss again. Bambale not making any connection with the ball. Ephraim struggling to get the ball off the square. Marvin, I'm telling you, Enyawawa putting the squeeze on. They are making a meal of their 45. And it doesn't look like Kanyonza want to go for the win.
Kanyonza need 20 runs from 25 balls with 8 wickets in hand. That's six per over. There are very many dot balls that Enyawawa are getting here. I think because Ephraim Kambale wants to take on the responsibility, wants to go big to clear boundaries. That comes to the end of over number 6. The score is 18 runs for loss of 2 wickets. Short covered and well stopped there. Ryan Tendo trying to take on the responsibility here with a bat. As we saw him with a ball, he's really good. The left arm spinner and a right hand batsman. Another dot ball there. From Victor Muhindo. And as it stands, the score is 18 after 6 overs. Beautiful shot there from Ryan Nintendo. Cut over point for 4 runs. Pushes the score to 22 runs in 6.3 overs.
Yeah, much needed runs there for Kanyonza because the run scoring had dried up completely. And they need a couple of those to keep it tight and make sure that this game ends before going very, very deep.
Ryan Tendo is trying to take on the responsibility here. As we've seen him with the ball, the left arm spinner,
Yeah,
bowling quite well.
For Kanyonza, they just need someone to stay in there, get stuck in, and give them a chance, give themselves a chance of picking up their second win of the day.
The call is wide.
Yeah, the batter there has the whole dugout shouting at him, but only because he was a bit careless. Not his call. He should have trusted his partner's call and pick up an extra run. Wicket time. Kanyonza lose their third wicket for 23, and we're inside the 7th over.
20.
Swing and a miss for Ephraim Bwambale. He hasn't been connecting very well in the afternoon. He hit a couple of nasty blows in the morning win, but this time he hasn't been connecting very well in the afternoon. He has been swinging and missing. Kayawe Joshua has bowled a very, very long over with a lot of extras. But certainly someone who has the height of being a very good pace bowler. He just doesn't have his radar right. So he's been spraying the ball both sides of the wicket. Some correction onto that. They will pick up an extra single. End of the 8th over. 29 for 3, Kanyonza. Another swing and a miss. Gambale has really struggled out there in the middle. He's not making any good connection. Even the free hit cannot be dispatched by Bwambale. Bwambale this afternoon has struggled. We're into the 9th over, Marvin, and we're going to have a big final over because it will be interesting. Kanyonza need to get 46 runs, and they are now on only 31 in the 9th over.
Runs in the last 10.
I don't see where the runs are going to come from apart from extras, because Kanyonza doesn't play with any, they don't bat with any aggression. So as long as you keep it tidy, then another swing and a miss.
I believe if Ephraim connects two to three good balls for boundaries to bring the game closer.
Hey, Marvin, he has really struggled to connect with anything. He has opened the batting has opened the batting, has only 7 of 25 balls. Another swing and a miss and a gift there from the keeper. The equation will reduce by 4 runs. I told you, Marvin, unless there is a gift, and that goes through the keeper. 10 runs will be required off the final 6 balls.
This will be a close game. I think it will go up to the last 2 balls of the innings. Go for the last over of the innings and the final 6 balls, just 12 runs needed. Then as you can see, 2 sixes and
Kanyonza only 2 hits away. Enyawawa needs to find 2 6 fine deliveries for them to get the result that they need.
you can see the captain making field changes, pushing the quicker guys behind the wicket keeper to save that boundary. Five balls to go, 12 runs. Here is 9 runs left from 5 balls.
Make that 9 of 4. The swing and miss session continues for Bwambale.
I believe it's pressure time.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the field set as well for Enyawawa. Should try and have a lot more people on the boundary. It's a bit of a mix of between a defense and attacking field, but there are still so many gaps. Hit hard and will be escorted to the boundary. Oh, kept inside. Oh my goodness. Kept inside there by the fielder, but they will take 3 runs. Oh, I was worried for the fielder. I thought he had gone over the wall.
Good fielding there from the young man.
Yeah, very good, Marvin. He didn't give up. He didn't give up that chase. Even if his partner who was following him had already given up. But some neat footwork there made sure that the ball stays in.
And I need 6 runs from 3 balls with 7 wickets in hand. I see Ephraim Kambale having a chat with his partner. Hassan Chizito, telling him to hit every ball that he sees. They just hit 6 runs. The last 3 balls. Make that 6 runs hit from 2 balls here.
Two balls and 1 hit away from a win for Kanyonza. Kanyonza really trying to hold on to this because they need a second win. Unfortunately, they don't have anyone to slog for them. I'm thinking there's a wrong field placement, Marvin. Instead of having this man, I don't know which position is this.
Yes.
But the keeper needs protection because he's built the problem. And like we've said, Marvin, the keeper has really been the problem.
That's a wide, Dennis.
I'm wondering what he was trying to do, the wicket keeper there. It's like as if he's trying to swat the ball away from himself instead of catching it. 4 of 2. And like I predicted, if there are going to be any winning runs, they will come off wides and extras.
That's Ephraim here stretching.
But I wouldn't trust Ephraim. He's been swinging and missing so many balls. He wouldn't be my go-to man. Again, a swing and a miss from him.
He's been swinging the whole day.
He has swung for everything. He has missed more balls than he has collected.
His first 33 balls. He has only 10 runs.
That's suicide.
The last ball. 4 runs to win.
Hopefully it doesn't go through the keeper. That should be the win for Enyawawa. Celebration time for them. The only connection Ephraim has been able to make will go straight to a fielder, and Kanyonza unable to complete the win. Enyawawa holding on and winning by 2 runs in a low-scoring thriller. There will be no resting for Kanyonza because they have to come and take on Entuha in our final game for the day here from the Serenity Oval in Kamengo.